Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. This is the Megalomaniac map and we are extending our main line and crossing this huge map to try and get everybody connected and meet all of their needs, but it's not going that great, but we're at least making money, so that's okay. So some of the things that's been popping up in the comments is please increase the maintenance cost of your vehicles. So it's we can quickly have a look at that. You can click on the edit vehicles button to view the wagon. So in the last episode we had some issues. I couldn't actually see what kind of wagons we were using in some of these trains, and so it seems like there is in fact a way, so I'll continue to have a look at that. Just coming up to Chaos Grad passenger station over here. What's the point of riding the train without seeing the train? So that's the funny one. No one who rides the train actually sees the train while they're riding it. It's to see the countryside. But anyway, I've got out of the train now so you can actually see it. Oh, we can see the trams over there also. Got like a lot of cool stuff going on here. And then connect freight to freight. Okay, so there's been a bit of a... So in at least our new station of Sandkelp Crossing, I believe what we've got there is... I'm connecting the freight truck stops to the passenger terminal, and while that does work from a realism point of view, that might not be the best thing to do. So anyway, we will potentially have a look at that a little bit more detail. As always, thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. I read all the comments, even if I don't respond. I read all the comments, and so please keep it coming. Tell me what we should be doing next, and those kind of things. This is planning by committee, and so please tell me where you think we should extend to, what we should do, and so on. Okay, let's get out of here and see what's going on. So our new station of Sandkelp Crossing over here is a little bit far away, but what I want to do is I think I want to go and set up some routes that can just provide the required stuff to these guys. Okay, so we need like an extra 80 fuel there. We need like 20 or 30 fuel over there. So I think I want to set up something's funny. Okay, there we go. I want to set up a route that can take fuel from this area right over here, right? And we do have switches here, so they can come and pick up and then go back straight away. There should be a fair amount of fuel being generated, but we'll also get the guy to bring some stuff for it. So the easiest is for us to just buy a train over there, get a new route in place, and I think that's what we're going to do. Let's speed things up. I do like to speed things up a fair bit. Okay, manage a new line. We're going to say pick up some fuel over here from Van Fuel Refinery. You're going to shoot all the way over here to drop it off, okay, at Sandkelp Crossing. Then on your way back you're gonna drop off some more. So we'll see, we probably need a little bit of a crossing or something to go in here. Yeah, we definitely need some stuff. Then on your way back you're gonna pop in here and you're gonna fill up some of that, and then that's gonna be just fine. Okay, so over here I would like you to please load up on fuel and nothing else. Where is our fuel? So can we just deselect everything? Or, okay, hang on, we'll come back to this. Let's quickly, let's call this line something. So this is a train line, or a track, I believe is what we're causing it. And this is, not SAS, it is SAN and, let's see, can we do SAN and mug, SAN and mug fuel. SAN mug fuel. That's the SAN mug fuel service. We would need to connect these guys up here, so let's be sure to do that. Find a little way. That's only these two platforms really, but it's okay. We should be able to pop in there fairly easily. So what we'll do is we'll grab ourselves some of this, and we definitely want catenary in there, and we'll do a little bit of this as we arrive here. So we'll just make sure that we've got some bit of a switch going on there, and then from here we'll just pull that one out over there and there we go. So then that'll be able to get in there pretty easily. Now if we go back to the lines, we see that we in fact can get back and onto the various lines that we want to go there. So that's okay, that is absolutely fine. Actually, on the through movement, yeah, we've got the through movement. Yes, okay, that's fine. Through movements is okay. Good stuff, that's fine. So that should work straight away. Now let's purchase a vehicle over here, procure ourselves a little bit of a vehicle. Now we are going to buy a train. Oh, look at that guy. Nice. We want something. I think we're going to go with the electric vehicles. So maybe this one. 90 kilometers or 100 kilometers or 75. I think 100 kilometers is what we're after. But actually 90 kilometers will be even better. Ooh. This one will be better because it's going to be able to pull a lot more weight. Okay, well, let's give it a fancy color. Something like, I'm thinking a bluish kind of color. Maybe like a dark blue like that. So we'll add one of those. The BRE94. Then we're going to get some passenger, some cargo wagons, and we're going to go with the tank cars. Again, with the blue one. Okay, so we would like to get a lot of them. So we need at least 110 or so in there. So I think if we do something like that, it should be able to, well, provide a fair bit of fuel for a while. It's a pretty long one. Actually, we'll do one more. 150. There we go. 144 right there. We'll buy this vehicle. It's still going to have excellent acceleration, but it will run at 80 kilometers an hour due to the wagons. So that's going to be awesome. We'll buy one of those. We're going to assign you to our new Sandmug fuel line. And there you go. Now we can check. There we go. Pulling out of the station. So we'll have a look at that. Wow, look at that acceleration, guys. This guy is... Oh, and the problem we have though... Oh, no, it can actually get into the right stuff straight away. No, where are you going? Can I have a look at this? Ooh, please don't do that. Well, what we'll do is we'll move that. Really, I don't want you on that line. Didn't pick up anything there. I really don't want you on that. Want you on the other side, please. This is the passenger line. Passenger line comes through here. So can I please say go for like number 2 or something. There we go. So on your way back, you'll come into number 2. That's fine. You're gonna cost us a lot of money until it actually starts working. Here we should have fuel being delivered quite easily. I just need us to get a little bit of a truck service or something running in this area right over here. So if we go and have a look at where we can offer ourselves, actually the fuel stuff is all midtown over here. So maybe something like here will give us all the spots that we need. Yeah, let's do that. It is gonna, yeah, that's gonna be just fine. We'll do that. We'll make sure to get us a bit of a line going on there also. So this will just be the local line. So you can pick up there, gonna drop off there, and you're gonna make your way back. That is fine. This is going to be called road, and we call it van local. So it'll be San Local Freight, San Local, San Local. Goods freight, something like that is what we're calling it. We'll give ourselves a vehicle or 2 for that. Where's this? Ah, here it is. Buy some vehicles, probably about, so cargo vehicles. I think this, because it'll need to carry all stuff, I think. So let's get like 4 of them going on, and we'll assign them to the San Local Goods Freight there. Nice, do your thing. So hopefully we'll start seeing a little bit of demand sorting out there. Wonder where our blue train is headed, and whether it is in fact on the right path. Here it comes. It is in fact on the freight line. That's awesome. I like it. Okay, excellent. The other stuff that we need to do is we need to start moving way more Food. Way more food needs to be moved. Okay, so I'm thinking, do we double up on this line over here? We just effectively increase the rate output over there. What are we actually moving here? We're not even we're not running full loads here. We should be running full loads. Let's double up on this guy. Okay. So let's manage this vehicle. We'll kind of clone a selected vehicle. And here is where we can see what we're actually needing to spend on these guys. Configure maintenance costs. So let's apply a better maintenance cost and see maybe that does a trick for us. I have no idea how long it takes to take effect, but we'll have to see it. Okay, so that's it. Got a fair bit of stuff moving over here. I'm hoping our new fuel line out here to the new guys are going to be quite useful. And now what I would like to do is I want to start moving. I want to start moving some stuff. I think I want to start moving. Actually, you know what I should do here, right? Just pause the game for a second. We can slip off in there, right? This is a double slip, yes. So I'm thinking we turn this guy around. Oh, it's got fuel? Oh, no, this is mainline fuel. Haha, that's the mainline fuel one. So let's get this guy to not go to sand crossing because it's got nothing there. I'd rather it goes to, well, let's let it pass by here and then we'll flip it around so it can move some of the stuff on. Still doesn't want to do anything? That's interesting. Okay, maybe I should just let it run so that it gets a little bit of get a bit of action going. Oh, it can't. It can't. We need to add a you guys probably in the comments already with this. We need to add an extra stop over here. So let's manage that line. So on the way back, you actually need to add a station here. And I'm thinking that one over there, drop it off there. And then from GNS Oil Company, you go to the refinery and you take along the crude, basically. That's the idea. That is the idea. So hopefully now we will see, give it a bit of run to go back there, then it'll pick up a full load. So it'll finish this route. We're costing us millions to run at the moment. What's going on here? Do we need like tons more trains? Wow, look at that. We may need more passenger trains here on this line. What is our rate? Is like 6 minutes or something. If we have a look at this, 5 minutes is not bad. Yeah, well, that's picks up a lot, and now it's fairly empty. Well, half is not too bad. This guy's dropping off some stuff over here. Excellent. So we're getting the stuff there. It's going to go back, pick up what it needs to pick up. Good. This guy is heading through here. They should all be running pretty smoothly without bothering one another here. Perfect. Okay, I want to start a route that can pick up. How many trains? There should be a train on its way here. Yeah, here it comes. Okay, so there's a train on its way. And we'll keep an eye on how we do this one. Ooh. Okay, so once this guy gets out of the way, there'll be room for the other one to pull in here. And they'll be able to continue moving those things. So they'll be pretty close to one another though. Okay, good. That's good. But then I want to move some of this food to some of the other spots also. But food, unfortunately, we need something to carry on the rest of this also. So we can maybe pick up some goods here. But we can't be bringing some stuff back though. No one has the goods that we need. No one has the goods that we need to fill up on the other directions. What other goods do we have here? We've just got kind of standard goods. And I believe they'll be carried in the same kind of thing. Yeah. Something like that. It's that's still our passenger line. This should be our... Oh, that's also passenger stuff. Here comes the other one. Yeah, that's the one going back. We're absolutely empty, so still kind of burning money in that process. What's going on over here? Is there... What? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, there is some stuff starting to wait for this guy. But I would like to get it a little bit more. Probably need to run even more vehicles to be able to do that. Probably need that. This guy's empty. Completely empty. But it'll pick up new stuff right down here. So it's not a big empty journey, that. And we probably need to extend that to yeah, mainline fuel. So we'll just leave mainline fuel up to here for now, and we'll hopefully get the new service to cover the rest of that. Okay, excellent. So that's fine. We've got extra vehicles on this now. So you're picking up 36 food, which is not great, I must add. And you're picking up how much? 14 food? Really? Yeah, we're not effective at moving. Why are you there? Whoa, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why did you go through there? Really? So that's something you do? That's an interesting one. That means this will be... Yeah, so this whole setup is not working quite the way we would like it to work, is it? Yeah, so this whole setup is not quite ideal. We need to kind of sort that out a little bit. But here comes some food in here. I would like us to see way more food being moved in order to get that to really work. And I think what we may have to do is we may have to start getting some more direct food movements going from this factory and get better. Yeah, this whole thing probably needs a bit of optimization. This whole thing needs a bit of optimization. But yeah, I really wanted us to not run trains empty in any direction. That's the plan, is to not do that. All kinds of new planes. Douglas C-49 Skytrain. Interesting. All kinds of new Soarer trucks that we can use. 60 kilometers an hour. I don't think we need to make a change just yet, but we can probably go through and see what are our older things that needs to be managed a little bit better. So that one is pulling through there. How much do you have on board? 112. So you can, okay, so we are maximizing what we're putting through there. So this guy should probably have a little bit more. How much are you converting? 2 to 1? So 112 gives you around 50, 55 or something. Okay. So that's not too bad. Maybe that number will now slowly start to creep up a little bit. Okay, well, we'll keep it running a little bit longer. At least Mug here should be growing because we are going to provide more fuel and more food. Yeah, all pretty good, right? We're providing most of the stuff that it needs. And we're running some fairly lucrative stuff through there also. Okay. What I wanted to have a look at is to see where our fuel train, or the new fuel train, is going. It's not here yet. Just wanted to check that out just a little bit. Is it this one? Oh, it's auto-saving. What's going on over here? 37 only. It's not quite what I had in mind, but we will have to just make do with that. I think we may have to double up that one a little bit. If we go over here, is there stuff ready to be loaded? 14? Jeez, guys. But I think what we'll do is let's grab this guy, and I quickly want to double it up. Actually, this guy, manage vehicle, let's copy one there. Oh, now it's gonna rush out of here. Where is it heading to? GNS Oil Company. Let's oh, we'll have to get it out of here and then pop it into the other direction first. I hate that it started here and not on the other end. Should have planned that out a little bit better. Okay, so get out of there. Okay, now that you're out. Okay, get out of there a little bit more. Now that you're out, let's flip it around. And you can go and head to the crossing over there. You should be able to path your way into the right spot here. Nice, good. Okay, make your way that direction. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty smooth through here. We've got lots of capacity on this absolutely massive main line. How's our airport doing? Not a ton of people waiting, which is fine. That's exactly what we're after. Yes, and so the question is, do we kind of link up the rest of that over here? Do we link that one up? How's this going? And this one train here, the airport branch, is doing a decent job at making money. Does not carry a lot of traffic though. And this is the other food spot that I was thinking we need to start a line with. And maybe that's what we should do. Maybe that is the plan. I also had the plan to actually link it up here. But maybe for the time being, do we have a double line? Oh, only up to about here. Okay, well, let's extend that to make sure we continue our double line movements. Out through here should be fine. That's going to be just good. And what we'll do is we'll come up to about here and then we'll tie that in. Actually, to about there. We'll do something like this. This is going to be just fine. We'll get that to get in here. And then we can run food back this way. Okay. So, vehicles that or wagons that we will need on this is an easy one. You can clearly pick that up here, run it there, generate food. Food can then be transported there and down here. But I'm tempted to do a different train maybe. Alternatively, this needs the same kind of wagon. Let's open this. Let's quickly have a look. I just want to check the wagons a little bit. If I go with wagons, the boxcar does both tools and food, and that's what I'm thinking. So tools and food, all kinds of other bits and pieces that the boxcar can actually manage. So what we could do, the boxcar does so wooden that does not use the boxcar. That's okay actually. So maybe we'll get a wood line, a lumber products line, the stake car, right? Yeah, there we go. Lumber products line that runs stuff up there, and then we'll get the boxcar to run back this way. Grain, on the other hand, needs to be on something completely different, right? A hopper or an open wagon or something, a gondola. Yeah. Yeah, grain needs to be on something completely different. Okay, let's get a little bit of that going on. So let's get another line here that's going to run from there to here, back and forth. So it'll have one empty section. Why is that Alf over there? I'm gonna have to change the name there. And that's fine. That is going to be just perfect. Just like this, it's going to be perfect. We're going to rename this to be track. This is going to be Van Grain. Van Elf Grain. I think that's the idea. Van Elf Grain. And, really? Yeah, Van Elf, just like that. And it'll be grain. We'll do this. There we go. So that one's in place. So let's start by getting ourselves a bit of a vehicle to run that line for us. So we'll get an electric locomotive, probably something that can be really quick, something like this one. Well, as quick as possible, really. Will that one be better? I think in terms of pulling away, this is probably best. Let's give it a different color. So we'll give it a purplish color like that. We'll do that one, and then we'll get some wagons, cargo wagons over here. We will want, it's the gondolas. Yep. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. How many until we get away from excellent? Oh, we can run tons. We can run tons of it. Look at this length, but we can't go. I don't think we should go above 260. So 192 is what we're going to run. We're going to buy that one. We're going to place this one on our new Van Elf grain line. Okay, so that's the first piece of the action. Now this guy should be able to quite easily get onto the line it wants to go. Yeah, it should be fine. It'll pass through here quite effectively. Nice. Okay. Now the other part of this is we need to take food and drop food off maybe here and then down. So we'll do a double drop of food. We should be able to supply all the food that this guy wants, and that'll get this to grow. So let's get this line sorted out. So if we do something like this, that's going to be just fine, and we'll tie that one in that way. Okay, and then what I'll do here is we'll do the switch. We've got the switch there and there, so what I'll just do is ooh, that's not right. I'll just do the switch right over here. Right over there. Yeah, that's good. We'll do the other one. Nice, there we go. Now, let's make sure to add our various signals here. Something like that should be pretty good. See about this. There we go. Yeah, here we go. There's a fair bit of grain coming in. Okay, perfect. So that's the first step there. So now we can drop this off and we can run back out over here with our food all the way to van. So let's quickly get that line set up a little bit. So again, from here, we want to drop off over there, and then we would like to drop off over here. And then you're going back, right? That is, yeah, that's pretty much what we want. So let's say this is going to be the track for van of track van of food line. Yeah, food is okay. Food like so. There we go. Perfect. So now we can get that piece going. And hang on. Are we using that to also pick up tools potentially? Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's add tools to the mix there. Yes, that is a good idea. So we'll do this. We'll go that and tools. Okay, there we go. And so on your way back, please pick up over here. Then drop some off over there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, then we drop some off over there. That's fine. And actually, after hollow branch over here, which I actually need to, yeah, we'll have to see about that. After hollow branch of the first one, we'll also stay, well, actually, come and stop in here as well. So that should now be able to pick up all of that, but then we need an extra line to carry the wood products up there. I think I'm going to be happy with this for now. That's fine. Let's buy a vehicle for that. Again, we're going to go with the electrics. We're going to go with this nice new one over here. This is going to be a sleek, kind of sleek orangey color like that. Nice, I like it. Let's add it to the mix and some cargo wagons. So this is just boxcars that we're going to run on this one. And we'll see about getting something like going too long might be a problem for us, but 160 is, I think, a good capacity there. Let's just fill it up a little bit more. Something like that. There we go. Another one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the length. Okay, guys, you're going to go on the new food and tools line. So you should be waiting and then pulling out. There we go. Nice. Now I'm going to extend the line here. Okay, so let's extend the line so that we can actually get the rest of the plan of attack going. This is, okay, hang on. Pause the game. Get rid of that. get this extension through. Oh, it's a bit of an issue, right? We're going to sort it out now. Let's just get this cross or this switch in here. It's not really a switch, is it? Well, do we need the other direction switch on? No, we don't. It's just the switch out of here, which is going to be fine. Okay, so it's really quite an interesting little setup here. Let's get rid of some of this, and we'll just try and cross it directly as soon as we've built this. Okay, so give me a little bit of a country street or something, because it's going to complain. Okay, so let's do this, and we'll too much slope. Okay, there we go, and we can really. Okay, there we go. Something like that should be just fine. Now we can unpause the game and we can continue our construction out to the rest of the place there. Okay, so we'll run this guy up here. Now we need a little bit of a station here, and this can probably be a bit of a terminal at the end over here. So let's grab ourselves a freight terminal, 1 lane, 240. Let's get the long ones, high speed with catenaries. Oh, we've got some new ships in there. The Botrons. We can't say which side of it actually. So if we turn this thing, yeah, really, this is a we're gonna need a big bridge, right? So I'm thinking this is the way to do it, right over there. Okay, so give me a little bit of road. We are running time, right? Yeah, we are running. So if we go do a little bit of road that runs up here, let's straighten that up, and we'll find ourselves, that's still a little close. Really? You want to be even further away than that? Okay, there we go. That connection should work just fine for us. Now let's get our track section in here. We can push that back a little bit more so it helps. Okay, so we'll do something like this. Now let's get this guy. It doesn't want to. Oh man, really? Let's see about this then. We can't get it to connect. That's just not right, is it? Unless we do. Okay, fine. You've got me on this one. Let's add. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to extend the street here a little bit, like so. So there's a little something for it to connect onto at the top there. I'm going to go with this building. I'm going to try 2 tracks, and we'll just do this, and that's going to be just fine. I believe that should be just fine. That is pretty tight, isn't it? If we turn it a little bit like that, is that going to be... Oh, it's a little... It's still going to be just fine like this. This is a very good little spot there. Okay, that's going to be cool. Now we can just bring the tracks up here, cross the river. I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about river traffic in that general direction. So let's do it. Give me the tracks. We'll run it up here. Just have a look at... Ooh, okay, let's try and bring it a little closer to this way so that we can... So the question is, do we go on the outside here so we can cross and run? Yeah, I think so. So something like this is what I'm after. And then what we'll do is we'll come on the outside. Yeah, perfect. That's the one. We'll run it on the outside like this. Let's do it just like so. And I think from here we'll need to start the rise up to get the bridge. Let's bring its buddy. Come on, buddy. Perfect. Now crossing over and tying in over here. Can we... Ooh, look at that bridge. And this bridge. And if we raise things up. That actually does work. Let's quickly see. Wow, that's a... Look at that. Oh, we're eating into the land here a little bit. If we raise it up a little bit more, though, it's not going to be... if we drop it down, oh, it's less expensive. This is more expensive in the end. But I think this looks a little bit better. It doesn't have to be a massively high bridge. We won't be able to clear water vehicles through there, but it's not going to... We're not going to need that at all. So I think we're just going to end up tying it in like this. Can we do this one? Look at that. That's funny. Definitely not. How much is the speed on this? No, it's all just 180. So we'll just do that one. Have a running on 180 over there to ultimately allow this to continue going. Is there a big difference in cost? Wow, look at the cost of that thing. Okay, anyway, we'll buy that one. Now, buddy, are you going to go... I think you're just going to run next to it. We'll get all the proper infrastructure in there. We'll tie it in here and then we'll put a switch in. Tie you in over there, much cheaper. And up here somewhere we'll do the switch just because we might be using pretty long trains on this stuff. There we go. Nice. Now we've got all of that sorted out. Let's get a few signals down on here. So I definitely want a signal there. We'll get one on this way. We'll get a signal there and a signal up here. Get a signal on this one, but also maybe on that one. Yeah, so we'll just do two directions there, for instance. We'll do that and this. So we'll have a kind of a signal in both directions there. Okay, now some signals over here at our switches, maybe. There's one right over there. We'll get one here. We'll pull one in here, and then we'll get just kind of a few of them down. We could ultimately pick some stuff up here if we wanted to. That should be about enough. There we go. So now we've got this entire section all sorted out. Now we just need to pick some stuff up over here. Do we have... we should have logs coming this direction. There's a lot of logs hanging out over there. So now let's just get this. How many people are here? Lots of people wanting to travel in all kinds of directions now. Really? Oh yeah, so that line and then this line. Both lines have a lot going on. Not a lot going to the airport though. Upper Van, which is the airport, I believe. Okay. Now, let's get our line sorted out. So the new line that I'm after starts over here, please. Picks up some freight, brings the freight up here. Okay, and then from that spot brings it down here. And then it goes back for the other stuff. Excellent. So this branch is actually getting quite busy. So this will be... it's a track. It's a track. What am I doing? What's going on? Who's got there's a warning. Let's pause the game and then I'll come back to the warning now. So if I go here, okay, track, okay, let's start that again. Track for, this is going to be the track for, what is this? Track for, this is still the, this is still Van Alf region, okay, but this is lumber goods. We'll just do that so it's easy to understand. And let's check, what is this thing? Train 24 has, ooh, what? Ah, okay, this is a bit of a problem. Can I just get you to turn around, please? Just a little bit so the other guy can get out. And now I'll have you go back. Okay, so we have a little bit of an issue. We need to double up this thing a little bit better. Yeah, okay, so the way I've done my signals here is absolutely ludicrous. Let's just clear that signal, these out. I'm going to clear these signals out so that we don't have that as an issue. Okay, so with that in mind, now we can purchase a vehicle for this guy. Let's buy the vehicle. We're going to go electric again. We're going to go this guy. We're going to say, well, this is a lumber line. Do something like that. Looks okay. And then we'll have some cargo wagons, which is going to be these flat car with stakes. And we'll just buy a fair bit of them so that we can move a lot of stuff. 260. Yeah, let's do that. See if that does work. I think our line is set up good enough for that. Let's buy that vehicle and we'll set it up on the line to, this is the lumber goods line. Please put it on the lumber goods line there. And now I believe there is I believe our main line should actually bring, with the demand now being generated over here at Van, I believe our main line should now bring lumber or logs down there. Let's just check this guy. Now that's been operating for a while. We see it's running proper volumes there. Proper volumes. I'd like to see that. So this guy. Oh, this guy is not actually allowed. Let's quickly double check this line. If we manage the line, right? It's coming from Chaos Grad to Maluch, then Chaos Grad to Genesis Freight. And at Genesis Freight, then it goes to Van upon Chaos Line and then back to Genesis Freight. But here, it's not actually loading. Let's get it to actually load whatever lumber it can load also. And then on Van upon Chaos Flow, let's make sure it can actually unload lumber or I mean logs there also. Okay, perfect. So luckily I checked that. I kind of had the idea that that should be working. Nice. Woof, we spent a lot of money on some of this stuff. But I'm happy to see some of these trains really full. That grain train is a good one to see as full as it is full. How many trains, how many of these do I have? I have 2 of them. Got like a 7-minute journey there. This is the new lumber train. Perfect. So we've got tons of food hanging out over here. Are we actually dropping all food down here? Just see this guy. Where's our food train? We should have a food train somewhere. This is the food train, right? It should be empty now, but it should have actually run some stuff for us. Okay, it's picking up stuff that's not actually currently here, which is okay. We'll have to help that line out a little bit. Yeah, so this is now working. Runs empty. How much food is this generating? Would like to see it generate a little bit more food there though. Food is starting to arrive here. Why do you have food? You should really not have food here. We should just be providing you with food. Really, you should not be, yeah, you should not be picking up any food here. So it's gone and picked up food. Let's just check this guy. Oh, no, not that one. Let's check this, not the double switch, come on, the train. Want to just make sure that we manage this line. So on this second stop, please don't pick up any food. You should, now I have to kind of sort all of this out. So now, here you would have dropped off the tools. Okay. And that is about it. Okay, so just like that. You're just going to unload tools there. Then upon... Oh, no. You're going to load tools there. And that's it, really. Here you're going to come and unload tools, but nothing else. See, so I do find it a little funny. We'll let it run. Oh, I'm not sure you can run while you're in this view. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll do some of that. So at Van, though, you've picked up, so you shouldn't be loading anything. Later, we can potentially use you to bring some other goods or stuff in there, but you should be unloading both food and tools. here, you're going to say you're going to unload food for us here. I would love to see this one in good action with all of the other bits and pieces running. And then, oh, hang on. This is loading. This is loading whatever you can load. All right. And then hollow branch. Again, this is unloading food. Nothing is being loaded here. Load, but we are in fact unloading. Yeah, I would have liked a little button to just unselect all of them at the same time. And we're unloading food over there. Here at Osteldorf, which is that one which I don't like. We need to change these names around. We're going to load food here. So just load as much food as you possibly can. Right here. There's no unloading going on or anything like that. Nothing whatsoever. But you're going to load as much food as you can. So perfect. Just like that. At least we've fixed that one now. So here, I'm just going to change this name, and this will be this will just be all food factory. All foods. There we go. All foods ready for action. How much did you pick up here? 72. Hopefully, we'll get that to work a little bit better. You should get just a little bit over here. How much are you getting? 400. That's not bad. And there's like 15 food left to go down to van, which is great. I just want to see here. Are we starting to see some growth? I would love to see a little bit more growth, but hopefully we'll start to see some logs arriving here. We are in fact seeing logs arriving here. Nice. That's good. That's excellent. That's really good. I like it. Is everything making more money now? Should be. What's going on here? This branch line is starting to do really well. This is the guy coming to pick up the logs. How many logs is there? I don't think there's a lot. I don't think there's a lot. 36 only. We want that to be big numbers. Really big numbers. I want to see big numbers heading towards van. 80 already. Ooh, DC4. My goodness. DC4 is ready. Okay, I think that is pretty much what we're going to do for this episode. What we'll do is I'll wait for this guy to come down here and pick up his logs, and then we'll ride it out all the way up there. Yeah, nothing unfortunately yet. So yeah, you're just burning through money at the moment. This is the lumber goods. We need the lumber goods line. Are we going to see... And you're bringing in not the greatest amount, I must say, but yeah, there's a lot of activity now here at the van station. It used to be a quiet little end of the line, and now we've got a fair bit of activity running over here. So that's pretty good. I don't mind that. Got this guy running through here with some passenger services. And you'll be connecting up to the airport, I believe. How many people? 24 people out to the airport. Here comes the line. Okay, so let's pop into this guy and we'll kind of run this one out. I'll just get out of there. We'll kind of turn it like so. Now you should be loading up 36 of it. Excellent. Now you're getting... So we'll run out the entire extent of this branch line now. Well, apart from the airport section. So we'll run the entire extent and see how that goes. But guys, thank you so much. Autosave, yes, of course. A large map like this takes a lot of resources. Okay, so we're running this guy up there. Hopefully it'll make a little bit of money. But yes, so guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. As always, I do appreciate your support, and please leave your comments down below, or better yet, come and join the Discord. Tell us what you think of the plan as this far, and if there's any changes that you would like to see, or any further extensions of any lines that would be interesting. And please come and join the discussion and tell us what you think. Okay, so guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.